Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a purple and pink smoky eye, and the person that requested it, I will put their username in the sidebar. I would just like to address one little thing that I've had come up a couple times. If you are not aware, I am 17. I just turned 17 about a week ago. And I'm aware that I do not look 17. It's just one of those things. Some people look a lot older than they are, and some people look a lot younger, and I happen to look a lot younger. And I have tons of adults say, oh, when you're in like your 30s or your 40s, you'll look like you're 20, you know, it'll be an advantage then, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, okay, I hope so, because it sucks looking so young. But anyways, I'm hoping when I get these off, which is soon, that I will look at least a little bit older. I don't know. Anyways, done with the random little rant. So I am 17. If I was 13 or 14 or 12, I would not be making makeup videos, because when I was 13 when I was allowed to start wearing makeup. So yeah. Anyways, so to get on with the tutorial, I'm just going to pull my hair back to start off with. I'm not sure if this is going to end up being two parts. So as you can see, I've already done one eye. So the first thing that we're going to do, I'm going to put that behind there, is we're going to take Urban Decay Primer Potion or just some kind of eye primer so that our eyeshadows will stay on all day and they will not crease. We're going to put that on our lid up to our brow bone and underneath our lower lash line. We're going to let that sit for a couple seconds, and it's rolling away. And then I'm going to take the Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil in Milk, just some kind of creamy base that's a white color. Or you don't even have to use a white. You can use a black, but the look will come out a little bit more dramatic and vibrant. We're going to smooth it out along our lid, kind of lifting it up so it goes a little bit into the crease, but we don't want it in the crease. There's white on my lashes. You can put a little bit more on if you think you don't have enough. This is just to make the colors pop a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to take the e.l.f. Professional Eyeshadow Brush. Where do my palettes keep going? They keep disappearing on me. Okay. And I'm taking the Maybelline New York Lavender Fields palette, and I'm taking this really light purpley pink. It's just kind of going to set the foundation for our pink colors. I'm going to put that in like the first half of our lid. Ignore that noise, that's my brother. He's a weirdo. Anyways. And then I'm taking the Rimmel London Color Rush Trio eyeshadow in Fever. And this is kind of like a purpley pink. And since we're going for a purple and pink smoky eye, we want a pink that's more on the purple side. If we have like a bright neon pink and then like a dark purple, it's just going to look too different to work. Unless you want a really vibrant look, you can do that. But I'm using more pinks that have more of like a purple undertone. So I'm using the second pink, which is like a light pink with a purple undertone, and we're going to put that on top of the shadow we just did. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm taking my MAC Pigment in Processed Magenta, which is a really bright neon pink, but we're only going to take a little bit, get it out of the lid, or just use a very small amount. If you do too much, it's going to overload this. Okay, and then we're going to put that on our lid. You're going to want to be very careful you don't get too much. You want to spread it out all the way on all of the eyeshadow, making sure to get the color everywhere. Well, everywhere that you put the other pink colors. And if it looks a little bit too bright or vibrant for you, you can just blend it out or put a lighter eyeshadow on the top. Okay, so I can't see very well because it's kind of cloudy here, but so there we go. And then I'm going to take a MAC pigment in French Violet, which is just like a really, well, not extremely, but kind of like a medium soft purple color. This pigment doesn't really have very much pigmentation, which I'm sad about. But it's good for this. We're going to use this to set the foundation for our purples. Use it on the other half of the eye. Don't get too much of this either, because if you get too much, you may get a little bit more pigmentation than you want. Okay. So then, I'm going to take the Urban Decay Shadow Box, and I'm going to take Flash right here, this really pretty bright purple. Make sure just to get a little bit, just pat your brush to tap off any excess. And then we're going to put that over the Processed Magenta. If you get it over into some of the pink, that's fine, because we want to kind of blend them together a little bit. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take that Maybelline New York Lavender Field Squad again, and we're going to take this really pretty shimmery light purple, and I'm going to take a blending brush, Studioto's blending brush. We're going to get that color. We're going to lightly put it in the crease. You want to lightly put it in there, because this color has a lot of shimmer, and this look, well, the colors that I'm using are not really that shimmery. I want to put it in the crease. And then I'm taking e.l.f.'s single eyeshadow in Amethyst, which is a really dark purple with kind of like a brownish undertone, and you're going to want to get a very little amount of this because this has a lot of pigmentation and it's a very dark color. And we're going to want to put that on like the outer half of the half that has the purple on it, if that makes any sense. So like the very outer half, we're going to put a little bit of that on there just to kind of intensify it a little bit. Okay. Just kind of define the outer V or whatever shape you like your eye makeup to come out in. And then we're going to put in the crease very lightly. It looks a little bit darker than the other side. Just make sure that that both sides look the same. Darken this one up a little bit. There we go. Okay. So then what we're going to do is I'm taking the Maybelline New York Sunbaked Neutrals palette, and the name has rubbed off. And I'm just taking this really light, corally white color. It's shimmery too, so I guess this is kind of like half shimmery, half not look. If you want your eyeshadow to come up further, just bring it up past the crease. I'm not crazy about that. Then what we're going to do is we're just going to blend a little bit. Blend the edges out. We don't want any harsh edges. And then, where did it go? My product's not looking for me. There it is. And then we're going to take the Revlon Color Stay Liquid Eye Pen. And we are going to just do a regular eyeliner line. If you want to wing it out, make it thicker at the edges, really thick, whatever you want to do that. I'm just going to do a regular line. Okay. And then I'm taking an angled eyeliner brush. I'm going to get some of that Processed Magenta, and my doggy's staring at me. So cute. Anyways, and I'm going to put a little bit of that onto the angled eyeliner brush and put it underneath my lower lash line and the half that had the pink, which is the inner half.